During this training video, we will cover how to complete your online enrollment in MTRS and also how to determine if you have prior public service in Massachusetts and its potential impact on your contribution rate. The enrollment process ensures that we have the correct information on file for you. You must complete your online enrollment within 30 days of your hire, and you also must complete the enrollment each time you change school districts. You can only use Internet Explorer or Firefox as a web browser to complete the online MTRS enrollment. Please record and keep your username, password, and answers to your security questions in a secure place. It's important to know prior to enrolling whether you have funds on account with another Massachusetts contributory retirement system. Prior service can affect your deduction rate with MTRS. It's also important to get your service and funds transferred into your MTRS account so that it will count towards your years of service at retirement. The MTRS does not know if you have prior public service in Massachusetts unless you tell us in Step 3 of the enrollment process. You may have an account with another Massachusetts contributory retirement system if you were ever a teacher's aide, a paraprofessional, a teaching assistant, a substitute, a town or city librarian, a state or local social worker, a nurse at a state hospital, an employee of a police or fire department, or an employee of a state college. Please note this is not a complete list, just some examples of positions you may have held where you contributed to another Massachusetts public retirement system. Your MTRS contribution rate is based on your start date with your first public retirement system in Massachusetts and your Retirement Plus status. If you started with another Massachusetts retirement system prior to joining the MTRS and did not refund that account, your contribution rate will be based on your start date with that system and not the MTRS. You will have a one-time election period to choose your Retirement Plus status. Prior to enrolling, please be sure that you have the following information at hand. You'll need your full Social Security number, your MTRS member number, which is shown on your MTRS enrollment assignment sheet that's been provided to you by your school district. You'll need your certification status, number, and date, as well as any information regarding a prior Massachusetts retirement system contribution. Please note that this information must be entered and submitted in one sitting. We do not have a Save for Later function in MyTRS. Once you have logged into your MyTRS account, under My Online Tools, click on the top link that says Enroll in the MTRS. The first step is to provide and confirm your personal information. Anything with an asterisk next to the field is a required field. If your marital status is married, you must enter your spouse's date of birth under the Additional Information field. Anything that's pre-filled for you, please ensure is correct before you go to the next page, especially any information regarding your certification number. At the bottom of the screen, you'll want to confirm your address, phone number, and email address. If everything looks good on this page, click Next. Anything that needs to be updated, update it here, and then click Next. On the second page, this is where you're going to confirm your employment with your current school district. This page does not display your entire work history with MTRS. It will only show you schools for which you have not completed the enrollment process. So in my case, I have a few schools listed here. I have not completed the enrollment process for my prior employer, Belmont Public Schools, so I'll do that now. You want to look at the school, also check the start date. If everything looks good, you'll choose Yes from the drop-down. I'm going to confirm Gotham Public Schools. That's my new school that I'm starting at. I'm going to confirm that and say yes. I have Watertown Public Schools in the middle here with the start date of August 30th, 2017. I did get interviewed there. I chose not to accept the position, so I'm going to say no under confirmation. If you choose no under the confirmed drop-down list, you do need to list a reason in this text box. It can be as simple as, I decided not to accept the position with Watertown Public Schools. Once you've chosen yes or no from the confirmed drop-down list on each of the schools listed, click Next. Step 3 of the enrollment process is where you'll tell us if you have funds on account with another Massachusetts public retirement system. You do not need to list your MTRS experience here. Again, you might have funds with another board if you were ever a paraprofessional, a substitute, a state or local librarian. If you worked for a police department or fire department, you might have funds with another board. If you do not have funds with another Massachusetts public retirement system, simply click Next. In my case, I do. I'm going to choose my retirement system from the drop-down. I was with the Salem Retirement Board. I'll select that. My employer was Salem Public Schools. I was a paraprofessional. I started sometime in October of 2014. I'm not 100% sure. I'll just say October 1st, 2014. I finished out the year, so I'll say June 30th, 2015. The final field is status of funds. So let's take a look at the drop-down. There's a bunch of different options here. If you currently have funds on account, just choose that from the drop-down. I honestly don't know where my funds are. I think I left them there, but I'm not 100% sure. In my case, I'm going to choose I don't know. If you have funds on account with more than one retirement board, you can click Add and enter the information as needed. I only have funds with the Salem Retirement Board, so I'm going to click Next. The final step is a summary of your member enrollment. Please make sure that all of the information that you've entered is correct. If you need to make any changes, click Previous to get back to the page with the error. I need to go back to the main page. I actually don't have 3 children, I only have 2, so I'm going to choose 2 from the drop-down. Click Next. It will keep everything you've entered filled in. Keep clicking Next until I get to the summary page again. Everything looks good now, so I'm going to click the Submit button. Once you click the Submit button, a new window should open up displaying your MTRS enrollment confirmation form. To print this form, simply click on the print icon on the toolbar that shows up. If your pop-up blocker is on, don't worry, you can still access this form from your home page. Just click on the Documents link here. You'll see your MTRS enrollment confirmation form on this page. Click the PDF icon. The form will open and you can print it from here. That concludes this training video on MyTRS enrollment. If you have any questions or if you get stuck during the enrollment process, please call the MTRS at 617-679-6877.